I've got a lot of questions on how I shot my Coffe slow motion scene, so I reached out and asked if you guys wanted to see some behind the scene, and you guys went like, yeah, sure, why not? So here it comes. This is all shot at home in my kitchen. The stage is a black acrylic sheet, which is very gloss and gives those reflections. The background is actually just my kitchen wall. When shooting at these super high frame rates, you need a lot of light. If you have a frame rate of 1000 frames per second, you should have a shutter speed of 1/2000. The ambient light is from a window, and I also have two Aperture AL-M9, which are some fantastic affordable small LED panels that I can really recommend. I will put a link in the description. I have used some diffusion on them. The reflections in the glass will change depending on how you place them. As you can see, all the dust will be visible, so make sure to wipe the acrylic sheet before the actual shot. Then you need a camera that can shoot at a high frame rate. I used my Sony RX100 VII, which is capable of shooting in 1000 frames per second. There are some smartphones that can shoot at this frame rate too, but otherwise you can just shoot in 120 or 240 frames per second or whatever you have access to. I also have my son as an assistant. It's easier and more fun to have an assistant when doing this, but you can also do it on your own. For me, it's a great opportunity to have fun with my kids when I'm shooting those videos. I will also share some insights that we learned along the way on how to make this look better. First of all, use cream and not milk. It's much more dense and will give a more prominent effect when mixed with the coffee. Don't use too hot coffee. That will cause condensations on the glass. Harsh reflections will take focus from the content in the glass. Try to move the lights around to find the best reflections in the glass. Have fun and experiment. Don't have a too narrow definition of perfect. We did accidentally spill some milk, but that only looked even cooler. So that's actually the take we kept to our slow motion B-roll. The scenes can be very long when shooting at these high frame rates, so I suggest experimenting with the speed ramping in the edit to make the video more dynamic and more fun to watch. If you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.